Whew, what is up, people? Would you mind grabbing a beer next time you're up?
What?
Would you mind grabbing a beer next time you're up?
Yeah.
You don't have to do it right this second.
You didn't say
What
that
is up,
before.
guys? The black guy dies. Oh, what's up, guys? This is all spoiler talk, just so everybody knows. Oh God, there goes my own voice. Let me get my comments up here. Everybody like the movie? Like the movie? Okay, let's wait. I love when the poor goes singing. So we can we'll start to talk here in a minute. First of all, guys, what the hell's going on? So has everybody seen, I know Kyle, I know you haven't seen the movie, but has everybody else seen it, and or do they just not care about spoilers? Or what's going on? Nope, and I won't. Seen it twice. Hell yeah. You saw it. Papa Funk, why will you not see it? Sorry, I'm completely distracted right now. You don't, Slim Tim, you don't care about the movie at all. That's cool. Why do you not care about the movie at all? I'm just curious. I have a few problems with the film. Watched it twice. Watching it again today, but I really enjoyed it. There was a fan and a few other things. Okay, so let's. Honestly, can't stand it. Never been a fan. Papa Funk. Okay, well, I guess I'm sorry. Yeah, we'll get into what I think about it in a man. When am I getting PUBG? Whenever I get some time, dude. Probably after the holidays. See it twice to get very impossible. Yeah, I definitely need to see it again. That's for sure. Okay. So I'll just get to it because I'm actually going to unbox 2 packages as well. So start with the first one, Snoke's death. That is a big one for me. I was actually talking with Karina about that on the way home. All right, thanks. Yo, Nick's Fix. All right, bro. We'll talk about it Wednesday. When yeah, don't read the comments, bro. But thank you for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. Alan Costello, I'm good, dude. How are you doing? So I'm gonna try not to read the comments, that way I can concentrate on talking. But if I ignore your question, please don't be upset. Don't like any of the new characters. Damn, there's some negative people in here. BJ, what's up, dude? Alright, so first off, I will get to the Snoke thing first. Karina and I were talking about it, and when Snoke, obviously spoilers, I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but spoilers. How Snoke died, I'm kind of in limbo with. I'm curious as to why they killed him off so early in the movie and early in the trilogy. I kind of expected him to die in the next movie. Now, when Karina brought the point up of, why, when he was telling Rey that he could see into Kylo's mind, why did he not see the lightsaber turning? My thoughts are that kind of showed how strong Kylo has became, or is becoming. I don't know. That's just my guess, because maybe he manipulated Snoke. Sorry, I'm actually just turning The Force Awakens on right now because I'm so hyped. What's up, Bad Dan? So I think that that's kind of setting up 9 with being maybe a Kylo heavy movie, and I don't know which way it's going to go. In the route of Rey turning dark, Kylo turning to the light side, or everybody staying the same. So that's really my thought on it, though. I feel like that was to show us how powerful Kylo is becoming, and at the end, obviously, Hux called him Supreme Leader, so Kylo is kind of in control of the First Order now. Let's see, what other questions were there? The casino scene. I had to take a piss during that scene, right? Wasn't it that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't really get that, but the Finn and Rose thing, I'm kind of whatever about. I liked Finn in this movie. I just didn't like Finn and Rose having this like relationship. I kind of wish they would have just went more with like them being good buddies and kind of fighting for the same thing instead of Rose kissing him. That was kind of it kind of took me out of the movie. Leia floating in space, I had mixed feelings about that. Honestly, as soon as she got like sucked into space, I thought that that's how they were killing her off, and I was like, well, I expected this because she's obviously dead. But it was cool seeing her use the Force. I mean, that's something we haven't seen in the films before, is someone using it to, like that. Snoke is actually Palpatine, just really messed up. Who else would be able to shock someone else? I don't think Snoke was Palpatine at all. And I feel like if he was, that should have been somehow hinted to or something. Thor, what's up, man? I did not like Benicio del Toro's character at all. For that big of an actor to have such a small role, I was kind of like, bleh. He might come back in 9 and kind of give us a different feeling, but for him turning on Finn and Rose, we'll see. I don't think Luke is dead. I even whispered over to Karina, I said, Luke's going to go how Obi-Wan did in A New Hope. So he's going to the Force. He's not dead at all. Yeah, Brad Campbell, what's up, dude? Oh, by the way, your Commander Cody shipped today, man. I'll send you the tracking later. Kanan did it from Rebels. Archer Film, see you later, man. I wanted more Snoke and the Praetorian Guards. Zap Kyle, that was badass. Yeah. Kyle, see you later, dude. Thanks for dropping in. I feel Kylo killed Luke and will become a Jedi with Rey. I don't know. I think Luke went to the Force or whatever. I don't know. You can't say died because he's not dead. I mean, I don't think Jedis ever die. I think he went to the Force to help Rey, as Obi-Wan did throughout the original trilogy for Luke, if that makes any sort of sense. And I thought it was really, 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 really cool to see Yoda for that. Wow, that was awesome. The Praetorian Guards were sweet. The fight scene and stuff, yeah. I liked seeing Kylo and Rey fight. I thought that was going to be the turning point, but obviously it was not at all. 90 more guard figs, yeah. So those things are going to start flying off the shelves once people start seeing them. Love the movie, don't understand haters. I don't either, man. I'm not going to lie. I think it needs to sink in with me. I think I need to watch some reviews on it to hear other people kind of talk out what I'm trying to say, but I can't put it into words. I don't hate the movie. I'm not floored by the movie, to be 100% honest, yet. I have a lot of questions. I mean, that's the damn truth. I'm kind of confused on why they killed Phasma the way that they did. Now I'm assuming she's dead. I'm kind of confused why we didn't see Maz more than we did. I expected to at least see her somehow, some way, not just in that thing or whatever. Yeah, I'm definitely wanting to see it a second time. That's for sure. There's no doubt about that. It's just it just has to sink in. Like, that's the thing. If you're leaving loose ends and not answering questions. Well, I mean, I know this wasn't directed by Abrams, but I did see that he was an executive producer. Really wanted Snoke to be somebody from the past. Honestly, I'm hoping that he's not. Like, I just want Snoke to be Snoke. I don't think Maz would have changed the movie. I'm just surprised with kind of how big of a role she had in Force Awakens that we would have seen her somehow. But I mean, it's kind of cool how she helped her out or whatever. Bro, is it me or when Maz was fighting, did a Magna Guard staff come in the fight? Honestly, dude, I didn't even pay attention to that. But I am... I'm going to look into that next time I see it. I didn't see the casino thing. I was in the bathroom during that scene because I thought that was the best time to go.
What were they asking about it? Just
if it was necessary. So we have 49 people watching and we only have like 18 likes. So can we smash that up a little bit, please? Honestly, the movie was good, but it did have flaws. I feel like Snoke's death was unnecessary since we have never physically seen him. He died after... Ganon, nope, I wasn't pooping, I was peeing. Let's see. I'm glad I got a dislike. Snoke's death. Honestly, okay, Bob Peterson, I'm just gonna get you out of there, dude. That's stupid. What was I saying? Like, I go back to Snoke's death. I think it sucks, but I feel like it's going to come full circle for us. I think it was necessary. Neil, thank you, dude. Rey and Luke's training, I think it was enough. I don't think they wanted to spend too much time on it because they did tell a lot in this movie. The movie went fast for how long it was. Do you believe that Kylo's... I believe Kylo because he was right about Luke attempting to kill him, I guess you could say, when Luke didn't completely tell that to Rey. So I believe Kylo in that. Rey and Kylo against the guards were awesome. Luke's hair was shorter. I knew something was up. I really, really liked how Luke, I don't even know how to call it. I guess used the Force to portray himself on the planet. The movie had some flaws, but what movie doesn't when you have such high expectations? Yeah. I also thought that when Rey's parents were revealed, it was a letdown. I don't think Rey's parents were revealed at all. I mean, all he said was she sold them, or they sold her for money. I don't think they were revealed. We still don't know who they are. I feel like the director came in, wanted to wipe away The Force Awakens and started. I'm confused. I don't feel like the movie complements TFA nor continues this trilogy. Phasma, I think she was an expendable character. I think she was a cool character. I didn't have any attachment to her. I think it did it did push the Force Awakens storyline with Kylo and with the light and the dark. It was cool how when Rey was in her training, Luke saw her go to the dark side, and he got very scared because he didn't see her fight it at all, and she said something was calling to her. So I don't know if that's a hint that she possibly could go dark, or if it's just showing that she isn't one with either side of the Force yet. But now, I mean, obviously she's more light than dark. Rey is having one more movie and then she's done with the saga. That's supposedly what she says. Only thing I hate about Luke's projection ignites his lightsaber. You get that? I've been waiting 34 years in duel and modern tech. Luke, he has never used his saber. I'll agree to disagree with that. I mean, I thought it was cool just to see him hold it. I want to know where his Jedi lightsaber went, because he did have the green saber when he was teaching Kylo. I did not get sick of the porgs at all. I actually like them a lot more than I thought they would. What will they do with Leia? I don't know. I don't know how they're going to write her out. I am so surprised they did not reshoot and write her out in this movie. That is one of my biggest questions. Is that? But what overall did you guys think? When Chewie was deciding to eat that pork and those poor things were next to him, I laughed pretty hard at that. I think Yoda in the movie was great. Snoke was a joke. I don't think Snoke was a joke at all. The Force Ghost with Yoda was awesome because the way that Luke saw him in Episode 8 was the exact same form as Yoda was in Empire, which I thought was really cool. Even his little, how he was kind of joking and his little snarkiness and just kind of being funny and laughing, how he was in Empire when he was playing with Luke's flashlight and all that stuff. So I think it's cool how they brought him back the same way that he left in Empire. Maybe Rey will find his green saber in 9. That'd be cool. Yeah, I mean, as of right now, Rey doesn't have a saber, so she could build her own saber. One thing I am disappointed with Snoke is his ring, because that was a big thing. Excuse me. About having a kyber crystal on his finger, and obviously we don't know anything about that. I feel like Luke had to die to balance the Force since Kylo killed Snoke. I know I commented earlier, passed over it. I want to get your thoughts. I still don't think Luke died. Just like Obi-Wan did. He just went to the Force. I mean, he's not technically dead at all. So that's my thing. I really hope we get more on Snoke. I thought he was a badass, although I didn't like when he made fun of Kylo's mask. Hope he gets the mask back. I think Kylo's done with the mask, personally. I think that had a lot to do with when Snoke was calling him how he'll never be like Vader and he's just a kid with a mask. I think that kind of made Kylo realize that he wants to go down his own path and he doesn't want to be like Vader as much. So I'm personally glad that he's done with the mask. Just because it makes him Kylo now, not a quote-unquote Vader wannabe, if that makes any sense at all. So I'm okay with it. I mean, I really think that Kylo is going to be very powerful in Episode 9. That's just me. BB9E merchandise, but he was barely in the movie. I was hoping for a little more. Yeah, yeah, of course. I feel like that happens a lot with Star Wars, is they pump out a lot of merchandise with nothing. He looks better with the mask. Yeah, I mean, he looks cool with the mask, but I think he's trying to, I don't know, I can't really say I think, but in my opinion, I feel like after what Snoke said to him and why he crushed it, is maybe he's done trying to be Vader, and he's just trying to be Kylo. And maybe he thought the mask is too much like Vader, so he just wants to have his own thing. I don't know. That's just my thought. I thought it was really cool. Yes, at the end, the youngling with the Force. I thought that was very, very cool. So that's definitely going to set up Episode 9 for a different look, I would feel. Without, he's like a little emo crybaby. God, everybody loves the bash on Kyle about being emo. Sith Lord, I enjoyed the movie. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. Getting rid of the mask goes with his whole kill the past views. Very true. I agree with that. God, honestly, after getting cut in half and seeing him lay there, it would be hard for him to come back. Because they better bring them all back if they bring Snoke back. How do you think Snoke didn't know Kylo was going to slice? That's my thing. That's what I'm still trying to wrap my head around, and hopefully other people that are way better at deciphering movies can answer, because I'm going to start watching reviews as of tonight. I think Kylo, how Snoke didn't see that is how powerful Kylo is becoming. That's what I think. That's my personal opinions. I really feel that Kylo is becoming stronger and stronger, and he's going to be pretty damn powerful in Episode 9. That's my thoughts. Leia's use the Force. I thought it was awesome. I don't like how Snoke died so fast in the trilogy. Snoke was seeing Kylo's commitment and was actually seeing his thoughts at the time. Yeah, I was kind of surprised that they didn't even give you a glimpse of the Knights of Ren in this one. That's another thing that is going. One of the best scenes of those. Yeah, the Yoda and Luke thing was awesome. Yeah, that's his hand on the throne. I was confused by that as well. I kind of wish because that was his hand with the kyber crystal on it, I think. Ganonfish, I don't think Rey did it, because you could see Kylo's hand going. I really don't think that was Rey making Kylo do that. I don't see that at all. That would be horrible at all. Because if Rey made Kylo do that, then why did Kylo join up with Rey to defeat the Praetorian guards, and then try to get her to start everything? I don't know. We didn't know. I didn't even know Jedi could do that in the first place. Wait, what? Maybe Snoke projected his image and he really isn't dead. We don't know. I didn't even know Jedi could do that first. I think Snoke's dead, because Hux saw him laying there, so I would assume he's dead. Maybe Knights of Ren were guards. What do you think about the all-new additions to the Force? Kylo killed Snoke. He didn't want to be under his control anymore. I could see that. Iron Patriot. Yeah, dude, I've been sick for a while. What if the other Jedi that Luke trained end up becoming the Knights of Ren and they show up in 9? Yeah. I really would have liked to see some backstory on how Kylo met up with Snoke. Maybe that might be in 9, honestly. I do have Battlefront 2. Did it scare you when Kylo said how Luke wanted to kill him? No. I was a little surprised, but Luke said he saw the dark and he saw a lot of not bad, but evil and all that stuff in him, so I think he was just trying to stop it before it got to how it is now. Felt like Poe was out of control in the first and second act. I didn't. I like Poe 10 times more now. He is one of my favorite characters in this trilogy. He's awesome. Finn and Rose's first kiss, I think it was unnecessarily, but it is what it is. When Chewie killed a porg, yeah, that was pretty. Oof. Geek Room. Yes, I like the movie. Right now, I would probably give it a 7 out of 10. I'm hoping once I watch it, it goes a little higher. I don't think this new director will do anything with Knights of Ren. His pitch to Disney was, let's explore a new place of the galaxy. And they said yes. He has no big plan. Damn. Dan is really hating on The Last Jedi. I'm surprised, dude. Rian Johnson was a killer. Because if you guys think about it, because of this movie, Disney gave him a trilogy. So, I think he's pushing this trilogy in the right direction. That's my theory. So, I'm glad JJ is closing out this trilogy because he was able to bring it to us. So, I'm super glad. I'm kind of surprised that there's so much negative about this movie. I mean, I don't expect everybody to like Star Wars, but it's kind of it's I don't know. I hope it doesn't hurt Rian Johnson's trilogy, because that would suck. Thoughts on... No, I don't think anybody knows what the new trilogy would be about. I really enjoyed the movie. I thought the dynamic between Rey and Kylo made up for any cringy. I agree with you, Ben. I like how they... I like the storyline between Kylo and Rey. I like that they were able to connect through the Force and kind of see each other without seeing each other. That was definitely new. We've never seen that before. And it was very, very, very cool. So, I'm happy with it. I'm excited to see where 9 goes. Dan says, I'm not hating on the movie. I love Star Wars. This misdirection ruined it for me. I watched it twice in 36 hours. I like this movie better than The Force Awakens, honestly. There's parts that I didn't like that would weigh out in The Force Awakens. I still like The Force Awakens. I would not call this my favorite Star Wars movie. It's just... I don't know, I just need to see it again. Brian Flores, I agree with you. This movie was a lot darker. There was a lot of lightsaber kills that were shown, and I think it was awesome when Rey threw her lightsaber and Kylo just caught it and boop, boop, and right through the dude's head. That was sick. Get him down. Go. I'll wait for discount day to see it again. Wait for blue. You just wait for the Blu-ray? Jason, I don't know how you do it, dude. I don't think I could wait for that. So, people were rioting? What? I'm confused. What did you think about the twist in the trailer of the show? What? What did you think about the twist where in the trailer they show Rey and Kylo Ren grouping up? I didn't watch very many trailers, so I don't know. After my first view of the film, I was disappointed as how Luke and Leia were portrayed, which made me really angry at first, but after the second view it came full circle, went from angry to really happy. Yeah. I was happy with it, in my opinion. It's... I don't know. Revenge. I like all the prequels. I mean, I like all of them, but it's just, I don't know. Maybe I should have watched this twice before I hopped on here. Personally, didn't hate it, but I did not love it like the others. It seemed like they did the opposite of all expectations. Luke seemed really out of character. Wow. I disagree. I thought Luke did good, or Mark Hamill did good. Mark, I really didn't expect a duel between Kylo and Luke. Roscoe, go. Go. Last Jedi was good, but what upset me was Snoke's death, the Finn and Rose relationship, Luke's death, because he's awesome. Dude, Han Solo died and Chewie got done. Gannon, I still disagree, dude. I don't think Luke is dead. I don't see Luke as dead at all. We've seen that Force vision before in Empire, Vader talking to Luke in the Falcon. Have we? Was that? Yeah, I guess. But we also didn't see like when Kylo was standing there and he looked down at his hand and there was water from when what's it called? When he saw Rey in the dark side pool or whatever you could say. Okay, thank you. It feels like the director wants to do away with old Star Wars and want to do something completely different. Yeah, I don't know. Did you hear about Rian Johnson's talking that when Luke disappeared, his metal hand should have clunkered to the ground? I did not hear that. What do you think about the scene where Chewie eating on the island and it was pretty funny. My little brother was like Luke died pooping when he was sitting on the rock. Ren, yeah, it's a possibility. I think he's gone physically, but like Josh said, he's like Obi-Wan and Yoda's ghost. Stokes said he made it possible for them to connect. What do you think about the port? Yeah, I thought it was cool how Snoke said that he connected and he knew that Rey was weak enough to take the bait type of feel. I thought it was pretty cool. I like the porgs. I mean, I didn't have a problem with them at all. Thanks, dude. Got this at the show. My favorite scene... I personally like the end when Luke came out as the Force, or he made everybody believe that he was there when he wasn't, or whatever. I like that for sure. What am I trying to say? The shot was cool. I mean, the way that this movie, the cinematics were awesome. I mean, honestly, J.J. Abrams, he shot The Force Awakens awesome. Like, I thoroughly enjoy watching The Force Awakens just for all of his camera angles and stuff. But some of the Last Jedi, I could tell there was a lot of CGI used in some scenes, which it was like, meh, because I know J.J. Abrams used as little CGI as possible. But that shot of the gorilla walkers and Luke was kind of just at the bottom looking up, like that was awesome. So that would probably be my favorite scene, just because we've never seen that before with the Force, where from, obviously wherever he's at on the island, is making everybody believe that he is there when he's not. Like, I don't know. That was just so cool. Let's see. Dude, a lot of doors were knocked in this movie. So if Snoke was connecting Rey and Kylo through the Force, is Snoke really gone since they connected one last time while Rey was closing up the Falcon? I don't know. That's a good question. Yeah, the dust off his shoulders things was a little bleh to me. So, my favorite scene is the battle when they killed Snoke. That was a good one. Was this an emotional roller coaster for anyone else or just me? Yeah, it's. I mean, it has me up and down. It seems like everybody is very boastful in their opinions, which is cool. I get it. Dan, for some reason, said he thought he pissed me off, so he left. So, okay. It's just I don't know. I mean, me personally talking, I think people are not giving this movie a chance. I think too many people went into this movie with such large expectations, and because they didn't get what they thought they should have got out of this movie, they're upset. And I mean, there's some stuff like I don't think Snoke should have died that early. I don't think Rose and Finn should have had this romantic thing or whatever they try to do with it. I don't think that. See, this is my thing. I don't think that Rian Johnson is trying to take Star Wars in a different direction, because if he was, I don't think Disney would have gave him a 3-movie trilogy about Star Wars. Now, granted, it's not going to be the Skywalker trilogy or saga or whatever you call it. It's going to be something completely different, which I'm cool with. I think that people wanted a lot of Snoke. They wanted to find out whose Rey's parents were. They wanted to find out that Snoke was Mace Windu, or Snoke was the stormtrooper who hit his head, and all this. And because we didn't get those answers, I think people are walking out of the theater like so disappointed. And it's, I don't know. I mean, I'm cool with the movie, but I don't know. It's kind of low key bumming me out hearing everybody's kind of like negative thoughts on it. I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion. I get that, but I don't know. I just really feel that people aren't giving it a shot. I mean, that's I don't know. Yeah, I did see the books. That was one thing that like caught my eye when Finn was getting the jacket or something for Rose. They showed a quick thing in the books, and it clicked. I was like, are those the books from what's it called? But then like nothing was said. The camera never turned to it. Finn didn't bring it up, so I was just like, well, maybe they weren't. They were just something different. So that was kind of cool though. I enjoyed the movie for what it is. I'll buy it. Yeah. Brandon, I've seen you. I'm sorry I haven't said hi, but yo, what's up, man? I completely agree with you, dude. I think Rey will make her own lightsaber, for sure. Yeah, that shot when Luke walked in the cockpit, that was a gorgeous shot. Like, if I could just have a picture of that would be dope. Like, I really enjoyed that. Admiral, yeah, that was such a small little hint that Akbar just died. He's gone. It was like, oh yeah, we lost Admiral Akbar. I was like, wait, what? There's a theory that the Praetorian Guards were Jedis because they were very strong, even for Kylo and Rey. I don't know. Yeah. This poor movie. I need to. Maybe I should have watched some reviews before I came on here, because there's a lot of. Yeah. Obviously, Disney is phasing out all the old characters because the old characters aren't going to be around for much longer. I mean, Mark Hamill, he's getting old. Han's already gone. Leia's already gone. Peter Mayhew has already passed the reins off to somebody. So, it's just very... We need to move in a different direction with Star Wars. That's just the unfortunate truth. Yeah, the broom kid, the youngling, that was a good nod at episode 9. Will probably be hopefully based more on building the Jedi in the rebellion. So yeah. Let's see. Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, this movie wasn't great by any means. It wasn't, fantastic. Am I personally let down a little bit? Yes, but I'm not upset with the movie. I'm not upset with the direction that this went. I mean, it was, like I said, I really think that people wanted to know who Rey's parents were. They wanted to know who Snoke was. They wanted Kylo Ren to turn light. They wanted Rey to turn dark. Everybody went into this movie thinking that there was going to be such a massive story arc, and it didn't happen. So I think that people are just upset because they didn't get the answers that they wanted. And I personally think that a lot will be answered in 9. Obviously it has to, because it's the last movie in this trilogy. So it was just, yeah, I don't know. I think Phasma's death was very blah. I mean, that was, I don't know. I felt like the movie was stagnant at times. Like, there was a lot that it could have been like, okay, let's go. There was a lot of do this and they got this result. Back and forth, like trying to get away from the First Order, and it took them until almost the end of the movie before they could even try to do that, and then they failed because of the damn droid. And I want to know how the droid even knew. That's what I want to know. I want to know how the droid knew that they weren't supposed to be there. Phasma's death was very anticlimactic, I agree. Episode 9 is the last movie in this trilogy, and it's the last Skywalker film, I believe, from what they've said. I think they are taking a break on it. Rey, or Daisy Ridley, has already said that she is done playing Rey for now. If anything, I think it will be exactly how they've done this and Return of the Jedi. I think they're, in 10 to 15 years, we might continue this story with all those characters and, time skips and all that stuff. If that happens, I don't know. I wanted this movie to feel different from the others, but it ended up being such a waste. Really no point to the film. It didn't elevate the scary. Okay. See, this is what I'm talking about, guys. Like, those comments, no offense, like, completely express your opinions, but with people having this big a negativity towards it and saying that there was no point to the film, I mean, I'll just be blunt and say, obviously you didn't see the film for how it was supposed to go. I don't know if you're a huge Star Wars fan. I don't know if you've just became a Star Wars fan over The Force Awakens. I don't know if you built the hype up to we need these answers in this movie or else it's not going to be good. But that's the type of stuff that is just, it honestly kills me that people can say that it was a waste of a film and there was no story arcs. Go watch the movie again. Obviously, there was plenty of story arcs. Pretty sure Rey got stronger as a Jedi. Pretty sure Kylo became the leader of the whole First Order. And I'm pretty sure we saw Luke this whole movie, which everybody bitched about. And The Force Awakens, that we saw 30 seconds of him. And he kind of pushed Rey to become what she is now, and now he's like the Force spirit-ish, whatever. He's probably with Obi-Wan, Anakin, and Yoda right now, having a blast. So, I mean, that's just my thing. I mean, it really, I don't know, just gets me going when people say that stuff. So, I might actually cut this live stream short, honestly. This isn't the way that I thought this discussion was going to go. So, yeah, I swear to God, I thought Finn was dying in this movie with that. I thought that's how he was going to, I thought he was going to help, and I thought it was just going to go, and because I didn't expect Luke to use this whole Force thing to portray himself on that planet and to pretty much trick everybody. So, yeah. Yo, you're turtle.
Maybe you should
Yeah. So yeah, RMD Collective went in with no expectations. That's awesome. The Luke arc, I think, was very inconsistent with the character and the overall idea of the character George had. I mean, if you want to get like really, really particular, George stopped with the Skywalker stories when he came out with Revenge of the Sith. He had no plans of making any more movies, so I don't think there was any arc left for that. Yeah, I guess that's all I'll say. So, break it down. To me, look at all the badass that was in the movie versus the dislikes. The X-Wing battle with Poe at the beginning was Star Wars to a T. Yeah, I mean, the pan down, you had the space battle, and personally, I think they should leave the comic relief to Oscar Isaac. Because to me, he delivers it a lot better than Finn most of the time. I did laugh at the beginning when he was talking to Hux, and he was like, yeah, I'm holding for Hux, and you could see him getting mad and whatever. I mean, that's cool. I mean, I agree with that. I personally wanted a Anakin cameo as a Force ghost, but the movie was pretty solid. What I think I've seen that comment a couple times, or maybe you just posted a couple times. What would Anakin have done for a cameo in this movie? And I would like to know people's opinions, because I've seen a lot of people post, stuff way back. They rumored that Christian, what the hell's his name? I forget his name. Why did I forget his name? Whatever. That Anakin was on set and did all this, and they knew that there was going to be a Force Ghost. I guess I don't know what he would have brought to the story, or what his cameo would have done. Hayden Christensen, thank you. Luke acted uncharacteristic. Poe didn't do much. Finn's side story was pointless. No explanation on Snoke on how he becomes so much. And Leia can somehow fly. Just get out of here, dude. Your comments are literally pissing me off at this point. Maybe you should have done a separate video so you don't have to see 50 people complaining about the movie. Cassandra, maybe you're right. Maybe this was just a bad idea in general. Because now I don't even feel like unboxing these boxes or anything. I'll just do that off camera, I guess. Because what do you mean Leia can somehow fly? Obviously, she has the Force. She's Force sensitive. I think that was just a new approach of, what's it called? The Force or whatever. It's just a new aspect of the Force. That's me. So, to me, Luke went out peacefully and helping his friends, the last Jedi. Yeah. Thought a bunch of Force ghosts were going to turn up when Luke was going to burn the temple, and then Yoda's punked us all and burned it out himself. Yeah, that was pretty funny. Yeah. I don't think Luke was out of character, to be honest. He's old now, he's tired of fighting. Yeah. I don't blame him. I agree. He, like Poe said, and that's one thing that I'm really liking about Poe, and his character is building a lot. In the beginning, he was very savage and just wanted to blow stuff up and this and that, but he eventually got the grasp of what the plans were and what to do. And once he saw Luke, and he was like, oh, he's buying time for us to get out. That was cool. That he realized that. So I think he's getting smarter. I like the character a lot. Luke was disappointing to me. He was planned by George to be the greatest Jedi of all time.
Obviously he was, if he can make himself.
Yeah. I mean, I think that he proved that he was one of the greatest Jedi of all time, because he did something that we have not seen in any of the movies before, is him portraying himself and making everybody on that planet believe that he was there when he was not. So I believe it. I mean, I'm really not upset at people's opinions about this, but I kind of just wish people would just give it a chance and think about it a little bit. I mean, I even told Karina on the way home, like, there's something that is like I'm trying real hard to love the movie because it's Star Wars, but I just have a lot of thinking to do about it. I mean, I think the way that this movie was directed and put out to us is maybe they wanted us to do exactly what we're doing and think about it and answer our own questions by talking and thinking. I don't think everything has to be answered on screen. You know, there's a lot of unanswered questions. Sometimes those are good. You know, sometimes those are bad. I mean, look at The Walking Dead. They leave questions open all the time, and that's horrible. But I think with this, there's a lot that maybe after watching it one or two additional times, you know, maybe your questions will, yeah, and nobody's what's it called? Nobody is pissing me off personally. I think it's just the way that everybody is expressing it. It just makes, I don't know, it makes it seem like people are just bashing on the movie too hard, and that's hard for me to grasp that we've waited 2 years for this movie, and yeah. I mean, I guess we'll see with the box office. I mean, if it doesn't make a lot of money, I mean, then maybe the movie really is not that great.
It's
So
under Force Awakens right now.
It's under Force Awakens? Yeah.
For the first 2 days.
Not sure if you mentioned this, but I think Snoke will come back from the dead and try to find Kylo Ren. See, I have mixed feelings about it too. I am with everybody 100%. Snoke died way too early in this movie for me. I wanted answers, but that goes again to what I said about maybe this is how they wanted us to perceive this movie. Is we wanted a lot of Snoke, and since Kylo killed him, I think that shows how powerful Kylo is right now. And I think that's cool. So, but then again, maybe we'll get more backstory in episode 9. I hope we do.
That's what I wanted.
Batdan, you're back, dude. Thank you. I didn't want questions answered honestly. I just feel like Cincy Nerd does in his review. I haven't seen Cincy's review. I haven't seen anybody's review yet. So that's why I think I should have watched other reviews to gather my thoughts before I came on here. Because right now, literally, we just got out of the movie an hour ago. And this was the first thing I did when we got home, was jump on here. Star Wars to me, except the first hour was amazing. Then it kind of dragged on for me. No, I mean, I agree with you. There was parts where it took me out of Star Wars. It wasn't Star Wars. The Leia flying through space, I've seen that a lot in the comments. I personally think it's cool because it showed a different use of the Force. It was a little cheesy. It took me out of Star Wars for a minute. But I don't know. They could have went either way. Like I said, in case you guys just joined, I thought that's how they killed her off because of her passing in real life. But for her to save herself, that was cool. So I enjoyed that. SS12, can we all agree Yoda looked awful? I don't know if they were trying to do this, but they brought him back the same way that he left, and he looked the exact same as he did in Empire Strikes Back. So, yeah, he looked awful in that because it was from, what, like 1980 or something? So, I am happy that they made him that ugly, and because he had the same personality too, like I said earlier, with the joking around and being kind of goofy, how he was when he was going through Luke's backpack when he landed on Dagobah. So that to me I liked. I'm glad that they did that. So that was a good nod for us, or for the older Star Wars fans or whatever. I would have preferred a better looking Yoda. I'm a huge... Well, yeah. But I think they were... And, I mean, until it's answered, none of us will ever know. But I think they're really trying to give a callback to show Yoda how he looked when he left for the original trilogy fans. I think that's what it is. I have no idea what Maz was doing besides a civil dispute, or wasn't that what she said? So, I don't know. And I don't know if anybody noticed this, but in her glasses, like her little goggles, they changed things. They had like little scripture on it or whatever. So, I thought that was kind of cool. Yeah. That's my favorite fake spoiler alert. I mean, do y'all like... Oh, that's a good question. Did Maz know that Han died? That's a good question. How many lightsaber battles were there? 0. Yeah, but I didn't think we needed a lightsaber battle in this movie. Yes, it's Star Wars. Okay, cool. I get it. But
we got more out of the Praetorian Guard scene than
I think the Praetorian Guard scene was kind of like a lightsaber battle to me. It just wasn't a Sith and a Jedi fighting. But that was, I don't know. I want more Praetorian Guards now. I need to order the Amazon exclusive now. I think someone commented that after seeing the movie they had to order the Amazon Praetorian Guard. Okay, no, I don't need to order that apparently. But
that. Why I can't Christmas shop for you?
Why?
Because you say if I would, now you know why I got you. Because if I didn't say anything, you would have ordered it.
It was a projection access fail. I'm sorry, wasn't this a Star Wars movie? My favorite Star Wars scene might just be the Rey and Kylo fight. The Luke and Kylo fight. Praetorians were amazing. I ordered the Amazon exclusive. It comes tomorrow. Yeah, I think the Praetorian Guard fight was awesome. I mean, I think they nailed it. It was cool how they had all of the different ones.
He cracked the chain
yeah,
in half and
yeah. It was sweet. It was sweet.
Oh, he used the whip and he reeled her in with the lightsaber.
Oh yeah, that's true. And it was crazy how their armor didn't, what's it called? It didn't get affected by their blade or whatever. I thought that was cool. Maul broke back into Rebels. Snoke. Well, he also came into Clone Wars first. So, yeah, I don't know. I would like to see Kylo played out as a bad guy the rest of the way. Because Luke's already gone. So I think they're kind of just starting fresh. Bad Day says he has to watch it again. Dude, I would watch that movie probably 3 or 4 or 5 times. I mean, and hopefully not have to pee in the middle of it too. But I enjoy it. I really need to see it again. I really need to see it again. That is for sure. Hopefully Rey gets a double-bladed lightsaber and giving her skills to the staff. Very well could be. Who knows? I want a Luke figure from the end of the movie when he actually has like his Jedi outfit on, I guess you could say. That would be awesome. Transformers was a shit show. I had to pee like 20 minutes into the movie, but didn't want to get up so I didn't miss anything. Yeah, I went up and peed during the casino scene apparently.
I forgot the part I liked. When she takes a lightsaber and goes through that boulder and it falls off and
those things, yeah,
like...
that was funny. I was disappointed by a lot of things, but I feel probably like a lot more. Mezco's making a Star Wars figure? For real? No way. Uh-oh, Plastic Axe in here. Said it was a clean movie to me. There were some corny parts, yes, but the movie as a whole was dope. What I expect out of a Star Wars movie. Mystery fight scenes, dog fights, and more. Yeah, it was... I mean, when I logged on to YouTube to get to my what is it, whatever it is, page. One of the first videos that was in my recommended is like 8 unanswered questions leaving The Last Jedi. So I haven't watched any of that yet, which I wish I could. That Luke Skywalker Mezco. That might be a Hot Toys. Because I don't think Mezco has the rights to Star Wars. I could be wrong. But, or SH Figure Arts. I know they have the rights to Star Wars. Or Mafex, that is correct. Mezco needs to start making some damn Star Wars figures, I swear. Kylo should have found something fishy when Luke had Anakin's lightsaber, given he just broke it. That's true.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
What?
I didn't think about it being the same lightsaber.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That's why I said green.
I think I heard a story about Anakin's saber, kyber crystal only wanting to be wielded by powerful Force users. That's true. I feel like there's more speculation compared to The Force Awakens, which is kind of nice. Yeah, and that kind of goes back to what I said earlier is maybe this is how they wanted us to see the movie. Maybe they wanted us to talk and to be left with questions and unanswered stuff, because maybe episode 9 is just going to knock us on our ass. I mean, JJ set it up. Rian Johnson kind of took it his own direction. I think instead of going straight down the path that JJ, I think he kind of is curving around, and I think he ended the movie with a very good setup to 9. I think the coolest thing that they did was go back to that stable with the boys that we saw when Rose and Finn escaped, and having them talk about Luke, and then he goes and uses the Force to grab the broom. I think that was an awesome ending. Like, that was like, hell yes. So I think episode 9 might knock us on our ass. That's just me. I think they'll end with a punch, because I think JJ's I think he'll knock it out of the park, because Force Awakens was good. You know, he brought Star Wars back. He brought new characters. He kept the original trilogy feel. He made prequel fans happy. He made original trilogy fans happy. So, I think episode 9 is going to be good. Kylie, I totally forgot about the lightsaber force projection inconsistency. But in my head, watching it, I thought, hey, Rey gave Luke the lightsaber back. Kylo was too angry to realize about the lightsaber. He just wanted to kill Luke. Exactly. We need unanswered questions. Bingo. Think of your favorite TV series on the season finale. Yeah, aka the damn Walking Dead. Force Awakens sucked. The Last Jedi was good, so it made up for it. When Luke took the lightsaber and threw it off the cliff, Caleb, that was one thing that didn't deliver on me. I don't know, it kind of bummed me out right away, because I was expecting like some sort of cool thing and this and that, and then for him to just throw it and walk off, it was kind of like, to me personally, that was just a little cheesy for our first re-interaction with Luke.
They spent too much time showing her trying to get him to come out and help her.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Yeah. I hope the Resistance is stronger. They portrayed them to be damn near defeated, but they blew up Starkiller Base in The Force Awakens, but now they're almost defeated. Yes, that is very true. I think they were strong in a way, but that's why Leia was so mad with Poe, because when they destroyed the Beringer, what was that called? I think the big ass ship, and all of their bombers got destroyed, and then their shuttles at the end got destroyed. So it was kind of like a small group of people. I don't know, man. It's very, very weird to how to interpret that, because is it a bad thing that they showed how small the Resistance is, or are they setting it up to be one of those climax things in a movie where, you know, a small group of people takes out, you know, all of the bad guys. So are they building up for that to make it want us to think like you are, you know, like, oh, they're down to nothing, and then in episode 9 they build, because they didn't touch on who, or on the distress signals. They didn't touch on who got them and is not returning, and are they going to come help in episode 9. They set that up. Now, are they going to execute it, or are they just going to leave it be? I don't know. But that's another thing. I do agree with you. What happened because damn near defeated? When did this take place? That's what I'm wondering. Yeah, no, okay, I agree with you. Yeah. Because there obviously was no time jump in this movie. I mean, it was pretty much the end. So, I don't know. That's a good theory. Maybe they just broke them down so fast between 6 and 7 and 7 and 8 in space, while Rey and everybody was on the island. Maybe they, behind the scenes, they belittled them, and then once Poe lost all their bombers, maybe that kind of set it off. But yeah, I don't know. That's a good question, though. I thought Leia was going to die in this one. I'm wondering if they did some filming for her on episode 9 and she's going to die in the movie, or is she just going to randomly... Brandon, I thought she was going to die in the space scene too, dude. To be fair, they kind of got lucky with the destruction of Starkiller Base. That's so true. Republic fleet and Capital are both destroyed by Starkiller Base. Never knew Jedi could OD from the Force. I didn't like Luke's send-off. I liked the way Luke left. I think, I don't know. Once again, I'll have to see it again, and I haven't been able to hear anybody else talk about this, so I haven't been able to put my thoughts into words. But in a nutshell, the best way that I could maybe explain my opinion on it is, I think once he bought the time for everybody to get out of there before the First Order came into their base, kind of how Obi-Wan left in A New Hope. He knew that Luke was going in the right direction. He was with the right people. So he left physically to go to the Force to help guide Luke through episodes 5 and 6. Maybe that's what Luke kind of did. He helped Rey complete her training, got her a hell of a lot stronger, helped them escape. So maybe he's going to the Force to be able to help her through that way and help guide her away from the dark side, because he's already seen her go into the dark side when he was testing her or training her or whatever you want to say. So that might be a good theory, is maybe he's kind of following the footsteps of his master from Obi-Wan. I don't know. I give way too long-winded answers. Batdan, wasn't there communications between the Resistance? Maybe they couldn't get a hold of the base for backup, and that's why it seemed so little in this movie. Yeah, they did say that. Yeah, that's true, because I know they did mention, they got our signals, but they're not responding or whatever. So maybe that planet doesn't do good with communications because of the salt or something. I don't know. Maybe Snoke was the dark side of the Force itself and chose Kylo as its new host, or the chosen one on the dark side. I don't know. I'm hoping that's how it plays out for Luke, as you were saying, Josh. To me, guys, I can't see Luke stepping out like that at the end of the movie when there's still like no answers. So I would really, really hope that he comes back in episode 9 as a Force ghost. Original trilogy members did their job and kept the spark alive. Is me guessing though. I would like a time skip. I would like, because I don't think episode 9 needs to show every step of the rebellion growing. I think we need some sort of a skip to where there's an established base, there's a plan, and the crawl is a great time skip mechanism. I mean, they could easily, in those 3 paragraphs, tell us a year of, they jumped from planet to planet. They did this, they did that. They're still running from the First Order. Blah, 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 blah. I do want to see Rey create her own lightsaber, though. That's one thing. What about the, what's it called? What about if Rey takes the Kyber crystal out of Luke's or Anakin's saber and her staff's a lightsaber? That would be cool. Harry says the Force Awakens was too much like A New Hope, so Last Jedi was completely off the rails and people hate it too. Yeah, I don't know. I find it odd that they're supposed to be on an abandoned rebel base and they find these vehicles we never saw before. You'd think. See, that's the thing. I mean, I agree with you, Mark, that they're on an abandoned rebel base and we should see this, but then again, I like it because we need this galaxy to become bigger so we can open up more stories. So, seeing these vehicles, it's probably the last time we'll ever see them. It's cool that it was something new. I'm glad we got a little bit of the A-Wings. It sucks they're all down. The bombers were sweet. I don't think we've ever seen those before because the only bombers that I've seen is technically the Y-Wings. So that was kind of cool. I wonder if 10, 11, and 12 will include Rey. It's confirmed not to be a Skywalker story, but since Rey isn't one, maybe she could appear. I hope so. I like Rey, but that's me. See you later, bro. Thank you for stopping by the Chancho 5000. Iron Patriot, see you, man. It's flipping midnight. Good lord. That's how they can have Leia pass on. Dying of old age, stress, of Ben Solo fall. Yeah, that'd be cool. Abandoned junk. We've never seen them use junk before. It added to desperate escape. Yeah, we got a lot of space battles in this, which was awesome. Oh, I was saying bye to the dudes to look for you. You're crazy. Snoke's headquarters looked like the ship in one of the Star Wars comics. I haven't been keeping up with Star Wars comics at all, unfortunately. I want to see someone bleed a crystal on screen. What? Oh, see you later, Robert. Dude, that's awesome. A Lando cameo would have been cool. That'd be cool. Toy Bounty Hunter, amazing is what you thought of The Last Jedi. That is awesome. Just got back from a Christmas get-together. Give me a rundown from what I missed. Just a lot of The Last Jedi talk, dude. Harry says he hated Laura Dern's character. I didn't like her, but I didn't hate her. I kind of wish we would have got a little more backstory from her because it seemed like her and Leia were like super close. So yeah. Bleeding crystal turns red. Crystals also take the color of the Force user or want to see that on screen. That would be cool. Now, okay, I get you. Please buy Josh. Yeah, you're funny. Yeah, her hair color was an odd choice. Yeah, that was a little weird. I think Luke did fight. He just didn't. He didn't fight physically. I mean, he used the Force to manipulate himself and make Kylo stop everything that they were doing to go down there and try to kill Luke, and it never happened. So So I'm gonna open these boxes real quick. Um, just because. So, continue talking and reminiscing in the comments. Let me know what you guys thought of the movie, good or bad. Why I try to open this. I think Poe will be more of Leia replacement. That would be sweet. He's just so get him to 5K and I don't care. Yeah, I appreciate that, bro. Love the movie, was still trying to recover for what happened to Luke. Sith Lord, this is your package. Kareem Rashid. Is this your package, dude? Clark Kent, Superman, Leia. What you talking about, Willis? Dark Flight. Everybody does realize that Leia used the Force, right? I'm just saying. Yeah, Kylo handling Hux was funny. Clone Wars must return. I agree. Oh, no way, dude. Oh, man. I know you, no, so you... Oh, damn, dude. I'll read the rest of this just because it's long and I know you said read it off camera. But I have the Dark Phoenix and Cyclops 2-pack sealed, finally. So, switching it over to Marvel real quick. But damn, let's peep this real quick. This is such a damn beautiful 2-pack. Thank you, bro. Yeah, because I have them... Well, I took Dark Phoenix off my... Dark Phoenix off my shelf, but I still have that Cyclops. So, I got it sealed now, dude, and... I did not expect this, dude. Damn. Thank you, bro. I'm excited to read your note, man. So I will read it once we get off stream. Seriously, dude, I appreciate it. Yeah, dude, that Hydra 2-pack is so sick. Kevin, dude, I didn't get your package, man. I went to my P.O. box today, and I'm a little bummed about it. I got some package from Jay's Toy Lab, though. So, Kevin, yeah, I'm a little disappointed, dude. I'll have to go to my post office on Monday and I guess give them the tracking number. Because they've been doing that a lot. People say that they sent me packages or that they're available, and I go and they don't give them to me. So, I'll probably just need to give them the tracking number and they'll have to go find it, dude. They're bad. So, yeah. You missed the first 10 minutes. Snoke was talking with Kylo. Pretty much. Oh, god damn, what was I saying? Pretty much Poe took down the Behemoth or some ship. I forget what it was called. It surprised the whole First Order. Ocelot, did yours arrive already? I don't know, dude. Are you Jay's Toy Lab? Is that you? The Dreadnought, thank you. Sorry. What the hell did I say? The Behemoth? It was completely wrong if that's what I said. Dreadnought. Gotcha. Okay. I'll try to remember that. Still holding this, by the way. So, Sith Lord, thank you, dude. I need to feel better, dude. What the hell? I'm tired of being sick. I really want a Luke standalone movie. We see the Prime Grandmaster Luke. I thought we were satisfied with his death after that. Yeah. Brian Flores, see you later, man. Alright. I got this big ass box. Damn it. From Jay's Toy Lab. I don't remember what this is. I don't know if I traded somebody or whatever, but Kevin, yeah, dude. Phasma's death was no bueno. That I might agree with people on, with Rian Johnson just wanting to get her out of the trilogy. She didn't really, I don't know, she didn't really play that great of a character, especially after Force Awakens. It was fun. I think maybe they gave her a comic and a novel so people would know about her if they wanted to, because they really weren't too thrilled about her actual character on screen. I don't know. Yeah, I was super disappointed about the Executioner Troopers. I thought that they would play a bigger role, but, you know, they love to give us figures that look cool and then give us 12 seconds of screen time. Uh-oh. I got a note. Not gonna lie, I was very disappointed with The Last Jedi. Wow. Dark Flash was very disappointed as well. Note, I will read this real quick. Greetings from Las Vegas. Love the YouTube channel. Love catching up on the figs by watching you, Foxy, and Cincy. Cleaning out the toy lab, and these Ninja Turtle exclusive had your name all over them. Unbox them live or keep them boxed. Some old school Toy Biz Smarter figs for your boy. Keep up the cool vids and hit me up on Instagram. Okay, so he has an Instagram. It's Jay's Toy Lab, and then he has a YouTube channel, Jay's Toy Lab. So let's see what he sent me, I guess. Damn. Oh wow. So, oh shit. He sent me a 2015 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Loyal Subjects Ninja Turtles. So, dude, this is sweet. They're battle damaged. Yeah, they're like grayscales. Yeah, that is sweet. Check that out, guys. Hell yeah. I like Loyal Subject stuff. And then he sent some Toy Biz figures for Parker. So we got Gambit, Sabretooth, and then Wolverine. So completely great. This is one of my favorite figures. Then we have an Alien. It's a Hasbro Signature Series Ripley figure. So this is pretty damn cool. I don't think I've ever seen this. 1997. Hell yeah. Little xenomorph looking fig. That's pretty sweet. Check that out. But this set, good lord, this is freaking awesome. Alec says I'm fat and I'm gay. Oh boy. Patriot, dude, you can ban him. You can throw the ban hammer on him if you want. Real tired, gonna go. May the porks be with you. Yo, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm probably gonna head off here too. I didn't realize it was flipping 12:15. Attaboy. How'd that feel, dude? Ban hammer time. Oh, timed out, bro. You gotta boot him. So Josh, out of this movie, 5 new figs that need to be made. Oh wow. They need to make Luke from the last scene. And really, that's it. I don't really see any other 5. That's a lot. Um, hmm. Yeah, I can't see 5 figures that we need. I guess I don't know. Yeah, I went found a metallic Red Ranger at Walgreens. Well, that's what's up. I found Luke on the island. Yeah, Karina found that yesterday for me, and I was like, I don't know if I want it for sure. Um, but now after seeing the movie, I want it for sure. What's I don't DJ. I don't know. I feel like there's going to be more to his character. I hope. Dude, Thor, thank you so much, man. Have a good night, man. Yeah, the code breaker. Yeah, that's just I don't know. But anyways, I'm going to end this abruptly because I am honestly tired as shit, and yeah, I don't feel that great. So I'm going to go watch some reviews and fall asleep and see what's going on, see if I can make any sense of this movie. But I love you guys. Thank you for voicing your opinions. Thank you for listening to mine more. I appreciate each and every one of you. Jay's Toy Lab, if you're watching, thank you. Sith Lord, thank you, dude. I'm going to read your notes right before I go to bed. So you guys are the flipping best. Figmas starts Monday, so yeah, pretty excited for that. I love you guys. I will see you in the next video, live stream, whatever. And as always, may the porgs be with you.